What's going on? Welcome to Thumb Talkers. My name is Jared. Today I got 7 forgotten tips that you have forgotten about on your streams. Real quick, I want to talk about today's sponsor. We're talking about Rad Music Studios. If you go to rad-audio.com, you can get your hands on the new copyright-free music library of Rad. That's right. Cinema music, if you need epic backgrounds. We got horror music, if you need horror music for that time of year, or maybe if you're a horror streamer, whatever content creation you have going on, we have something for you. Stuff for your backgrounds, for your just chatting sections, and even metal music that I help co-write. That's right. Check out Rad Music Studios. Now available wherever you get your music for streaming. Link in the description below. Now back to the video. As always, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Look, lots and lots of tips videos are out here. There's tons of material on YouTube for you to improve your streams, and I'm not the end-all be-all. I do all right for myself, but these are tips that I have forgotten, and man, they're important, and if you're not paying attention to these, they can really bite you in the butt. So let's have a little revamp course. Let's get you back on the mindset of getting traction, getting growth the right way. Let's not waste any more time. Let's rock it. Tip number 1 is using a bot or using Knockspot. If you don't know what Knockspot is, it's a wonderful bot for Facebook gaming that can tell people what's going on within your stream while you're live. It goes into your chat and it says stuff, or people can use commands within your stream. It's a wonderful tool to use, but most of you are using it wrong. If you have timed actions on your Knockspot set and you did not space them out, what happens when a viewer is watching your stream is all of the sudden there will be like 8 messages, and then they'll keep spamming your chat. Make sure you go back to the timed action sections of Knockspot and space things out. Add comments in between it as a buffer. Give it a delay. Give it some time, like 30 minutes. Make sure your bot is not spamming your chat. I see this often in a lot of streams, so it does happen. Knockspot, if you need more information on that, I will take a video at the end of this. Get a little better using the Knockspot. Tip number 2, using eye contact is a forgotten skill. When you look into the camera and you talk to your chat directly, there is something built inside our genetics that make us pay attention. It's an engagement getter. If you look into the camera and you talk, it's way more engaging than, hey, thanks for that like, how's it going? What's up? Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. There's a major difference there. When I'm looking into the camera, engaging with chat, it's direct. It gets your attention. Start using it more often. You don't have to be looking at it all the time, but make sure once in a while when you're talking to chat, you take a second to just look right into that camera, and don't be afraid of it. It's important. I guarantee you'll see an improvement in your engagements if you start using it. Tip number 3, watching your own streams. This is a tough one because after you do this for a long time, you get sick of watching your own streams, and it's really important to pay attention to at least parts of it. So at the very least, skim through it. Watch how you're doing, watch how you're talking, watch how you're reacting to comments, see if you look tired, if you look burnt out. Start using this as a reference every time. Just take like 15 minutes to go through your stream every stream, so you can start making improvements there. It's a forgotten thing that after a while you start not paying attention to it, and then you don't realize, like, hey, your microphone sounds like crap for like the last 4 streams, and you didn't realize it because you didn't watch your stream. Or there's something that doesn't line up right because you're not watching your stream. Reference your stream all the time. I guarantee it'll keep you on track to keeping consistency and keeping growth going. Tip number 4, go through your reactions after you're live. Now, if you go and click onto comments, you'll see a string of comments after a video. But if you look to your left, you're going to see thumbs and hearts and the reactions. If you click on that, it gives you a list of people that haven't followed your stream yet, and you can invite them. And the big benefit to this is you can go back on older videos and find them and invite them to your stream. A lot of people forget to do this, and you can get new followers by doing this because it re-engages them. If they have watched your stream and they had liked your stream and you invite them to like the page, they will do so because they're already halfway there by being engaging with your video. Tip number 5, trim your live videos. I say this in a lot of videos, but it's still like a forgotten thing. If you go live, that's fine if you have a little intro or if you have some time setting up and all that kind of stuff. But when you get done streaming, you have the ability to cut that all that dead space out of your stream. Get rid of all that dead space. It doesn't do any good for somebody coming in off the street, seeing your VOD, which is a video on demand, and seeing an intro. They don't need to watch the intro. Get them to a point in the gameplay that was exciting or when you were being really engaging as a streamer. Tip number 6, test your stream before you go live. You do not have to broadcast as a test broadcast to see if your OBS or slobs is working. All you have to do is hit the record button, start recording, and do check, get your game volume up here, whatever you have going on with OBS, it will record the output which is the same output that your stream is going to get. Test it out. The only thing you're not going to see is your bit rate. That is something you got to check in the corner if you're in the red. But other than that, you can check your audio levels, your game levels, if you have guest volume levels on, whatever it is. You can do that very quickly by hitting record, test, end the recording, check the recording in your microphone, in your headphones, and move on. It's very easy, and I encourage you guys to do it because there's a lot of times that people don't have things set, and then they go live and they're wondering if it's okay. So they spend a lot of the beginnings of their streams looking at their phones. It's not good, bad for engagement. Stop looking at your phones at the beginning of your streams, please. All right, next tip. Tip number 7, you really cannot control your live viewer count. So I really strongly recommend this. This is something that I'm currently going through, and I forgot about this because I've talked about this in other videos. I brought this up like, hey, you shouldn't do this anymore. And guess what? I went back to do it. I'm a hypocrite. Don't watch your viewer count when you are live if it affects you. If you happen to be good at watching it and it doesn't bother you at all, more power to you. But if it affects you at all, don't watch it because you don't have to. It's already too late. You have no control over those viewers. They're there. They're watching you. Whoever's here and watching you now, take care of them and don't worry about anything else. And guys, if you enjoyed the content in this video, I do encourage you to hit that like button or consider subscribing to the channel. It is free, and then you can keep up with my weekly content. I'm making us all better streamers. These videos come from my own experiences every single week as I stream. And if you ever want to talk live, I have my live link in the description below, along with some free, that's right, free, not even quoting it, it's actually free, copyright-free music at rad-audio.com. Hit that link if you need music for your streams. I guarantee you'll love the library there. It's something I'm a part of and we're help growing. It's free music for content creation, something you guys all need because I needed it when I started. That's why I created this with my partner in crime, and I can't wait for you guys to check it out. So like I said, links are in the description below. I encourage you guys to check it out. It's free of charge. If you don't like it, don't use it. If you like it, tell somebody about it. Let's get it rolling. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.